Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Once again, I am available for the students of B.Ed Honours students. My today's topic is what is critical reading. Title of the course is Foundation of Reading. Let us discuss what critical reading is and who can be a critical reader. This is very much important topic to be understood by the students as well as by the teachers. Until and unless our teachers don't know what critical reading is, how will they implant critical reading in the minds of students? Without being a critical reader, we cannot get the chunks which are required from the reading. So critical reading is very much important, and there are certain jobs critical reader performs while reading. It's a very meaningful topic, and it must be understood and it must be applied whenever you take a book in the hand. Critical reader actually does three jobs. Suppose you are reading any text, you must ask yourself what the text says. Okay, and this is normally done by all the teachers who are teaching in different schools. What a text say means whatever is available in the text, you must restate it. You must figure out the statements as it which are available in the text. This is a low level of teaching any text. You can get the facts from the students who are reading anything by asking such low order questions. So first job critical reader does is what a text says, means what a text means restating the statement which are available in the text. Second job of critical reader is what a text does, means what it describes, or what a text is going to offer us, or how it is going to involve us into arguments, or how it wins our sympathy. Why should I involve into the text? So this is the second job of a critical reader, and by this can be achieved and attempted by asking the question what a text does. And third job of a critical reader is what a text mean. Here, this is the greatest job which broadens the scope of a reader by involving deeply into the process of reading, because we are going to analyze the overall meaning of the text. So if these three questions are asked by the critical reader, he can perform the job of reader. So he can easily perform the job of reader. And now let us see that what should be the goals of critical reading. And goals of critical reading, a reader is going to recognize the purpose of author's purpose, that why he has written this text, what he is going to tell us. Here we are going to involve into inference. When we are going to find the author's purpose, we actually infer that why this author has used this content, and why this author has selected such words, and why this kind of language has been written. So this is the goal of a critical reader. Here he is going to understand the author's purpose. Second goal of a critical reading is to understand the tone of a text. Understand the tone. A tone means persuasive elements. You might see that when you write for media, you have different purpose. When you write an essay, you have different purpose. And in argumentative essay, you have different purpose. In descriptive and narrative essay, you have different purpose. So these different essays contain different tone. And if you are not a critical reader, you cannot understand the tone which have been kept in different writings. So the goal of a critical reader is to understand the tone and persuasive elements which have been involved into the text. And third goal is to recognize or to know or to determine that whether the author is biased or not. And what kind of language? Here again, the reader has to infer. He has to find out. This is not apparently shown in the language. This is not explicitly shown in the text, but it is implicitly kept in the text. Your apparent eye might not see it, but your hidden eye can see it, that whether writer is biased or he is neutral, and reader is going to see the choice of content of the author, that why he has chosen this content and this language. And from this choice of content, language, vocabulary, we come to know that whether the writer who has written this text, biography, essay, whatsoever, is biased or not. So these are three goals, that we try to understand the purpose, author's purpose. Reader must try to understand the tone of a text, and the third is whether the writer is biased or not. And two other tools of a critical reader which he uses is inference and analysis. I will try to explain the two. We have been time and again using analysis and inference and analysis and inference. Let us see that what analysis is and what inference is. So you need to keep two questions in mind to understand analysis and inference. Suppose if we are talking about analysis, what is analysis? So you say what to look for. This is analysis. This question will lead us to the analysis of the text. So what to look for in the text. Okay, one text can carry many themes and many meanings. So we are going to point out the dominant theme from the text, which is dominant in the text. So what to look for? If you have this question, what to look for, it means you are analyzing the text. And how to think about whatever you have found out, how to think about it. Whatever the text, whatever the lines, whatever the sentences you see, your question should be how to think about it. This is inference. If these two questions are asked, you are going to understand analysis and you are going to understand inference. So our students and teachers must be critical readers, and without being critical reader, you cannot select the pearls which have been kept hidden in the text. So the teachers must be aware of critical reading, and they should teach critical reading to their students. Otherwise our reading would not be of such worth and value, and this would not be the precious reading. So let us be precious readers and valuable readers by following these jobs which are done by the critical reader. So hope you understand what is critical reading and what are the goals of critical reader and what is analysis and inference. If you have any questions, send me in written. I will respond your questions. Please subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.